Jai Janand.
Jai Jirendra. So it is almost time, and in 1 minute we can start our Pathshala. So let's all join our hand together, and first we reciting a Namokar Maha Mantra. Okay, and then after we do our Das Lakshan mantra. Okay. Namo Arihantanam. Namo Siddhanam. Namo Ayariyanam. Namo Uvachayanam. Namo Loe Savasahunam. Eso Panchanamokaro Sauva Pavapanasano. Mangalanancha Sauvesim Padamam Havai Mangalam. Okay, let me hold on, mute all. Okay, so we can also, now you know that what is our Parva will be going to start from tomorrow? Anyone know their name?
Paryushan.
Paryushan. And what is the another name?
But Das Lakshan.
Das
Das
Lakshan
Lakshan, but
Dharma. Very good, very good. So for that one, we can also recite their Mangalacharan too. Okay, into that Mangalacharan, that all 10 names of our Das Lakshan Dharmas are there. So if you know it, you can sing with me. And if you don't know it, then okay, I have in a Hindi. Let me try to share my screen. And if you can read it, that is well and good. Just give me a second. Okay, let me find it out. So mhm. Are you able to, if you can read a Hindi, you can also sing with me. Okay. उत्तम क्षिमा मार्दव आर्जव भाव है सत्य शौच संयम तप त्याग उपाव है आकिंचन ब्रह्मचर्य धर्म दस सार है चहु गति दुख ते काढ़ी मुक्ति करतार है. Okay, so we can start. Who knows about what is the Daksh Lakshan Dharma?
um,
Yes.
so it's just basically like you just have to um like do like some sort of like a fasting for 10 days.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So at least you do some kind of a tapascharya, right? So if I will take it in a way, so this one is a season, or we can say a festival of Sanyam. So what do you mean by Sanyam? Do you know? We restrain from doing something like, and you know that we are not eating a food. We make ourselves much more stronger, brave. Okay, we more determined with this one, right? So very good. Who else know? Whoever is knowing, they can unmute and they can tell me, and then we'll go.
We follow that niyam.
Can you repeat it, please?
We take a niyam and we follow the niyam.
Oh, you take a niyam and follow those the niyam. Very good. Who else? Yes. Go ahead. Because I cannot read everyone's name. So yeah, you can unmute. Okay, no worries. In today's session one, anyone can unmute.
So we never ever eat onion and garlic for 10 days. Actually, I never. And
Oh,
no
for
apple for 10 days.
okay, very good. So you are not eating onion, garlic, potatoes for 10 days, right?
And like we never eat meat because we are vegetarians.
Okay, very good. So we can know, okay, what is this one is and how it has been started. And then after we are going to learn about our first dharma. And but before that one, you know that we have already sent it out to you a booklet in our WhatsApp group. So everyone has that one. Do you know what I'm talking to? Let me share my screen. Okay, once again. So that's way you will know what I am talking about it. So do you know this book, right? This is the booklet we have sent it to you in a WhatsApp group. Okay. So how is this one up? Into this one, first one, it is like it is for our meditations. We can listen it and we can do the meditate. This one, it is for our story. And that is the story of that the particular day's dharma one. Then after every day, we gonna do at least if you can do, then do 108 job. But if you cannot do, at least do a 12 job. Okay. And this one is a mantra. And then after, that means we have a chart at the end of it. And they says, okay, what you gonna do it for that the particular day? And if you do any kind of those the niyams, so you know that at the end of that one we have this the niyam chart, right? Are you able to see it, right? So first one is dev darshan niyam. So it means that what is the first niyam, or if you can do it, yes, that is a great. And first niyam says, if we can go to this temple, yes, we can go to the temple and do dev darshan, means do the darshan of our Jinendra Bhagwan. But if we do not have our temple nearby and we cannot able to go to this the Derasar, then what we can do? Anyone?
You can do puja at your house.
Yes, you can do puja in your house.
You can
Okay.
say mantra when you're waking up or like sleeping.
No, this one is the very first one. So whenever you wake up, so however our niyam is starting from whenever you start waking up. Okay, from that one, this is the chart. So
You
once
say
you
Namo Aritanam.
can you repeat it, please?
You do it in your home. I can't get
Yes, you can do it in your home. So if you have an idol at your home, or Jinendra Bhagwan's idol at your home, or if you have a frame or picture at your home, and if you do not have it, then ask your mommy or papa to get a one printout of our Jinendra Bhagwan. Keep it in your room. And in a morning, once you wake up, okay, at least this one we should, every day we should have to do. That we should always do the Dev Darshans to our Jinendra Bhagwan, right? So that is the first one. So here one, okay, day one you did it. So this is a chart, okay, how you do. Then after this one is another one. Okay, you are not going to watch television or using your mobile more than 1 hour in a day. This one is the big one. You are not going to eat after sunset. Remember, this one is the big one. And we should never have to eat after sunset. Okay. Then after, this is also really good one. So what is this? The third name says, whatever mommy made it, you are gonna eat it without demanding anything or without complaining anything. Okay. So whether that the food is good or bad, you are not going to complain. Okay. And you are not asking, hey mom, can you make it today? Because yesterday I had a fast, or yesterday I eat less, or today I have something. So can you make this dish for me? No, you're not gonna do this one. So that is one, this one, third one. Okay. Fourth one, we will be drinking only filtered water. We are not drinking directly that the water from the tap. Okay. So if you have any questions, you can ask. And then after, there is also another name. During our 10 days, right? During our Parushan Parvas, we are not eating any outside food. So it says no fast food. Okay. And then after, we are not going to buy any new toys or new clothes or anything for us for next 10 days.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I cannot find the reward chart.
You are not finding this the reward chart?
No.
Excuse me, the reward chart that is showing is slightly different than the one is on the WhatsApp. The
Yeah.
WhatsApp is the English one and different
Oh,
here.
okay. So
This
I
one is showing
might
in
have
the
an
Hindi.
initial one. Okay, no worries. Okay, I
Maybe,
might have
yeah.
an initial version. So let me see. Okay, what is the latest version one? But anyway, no worries, right? I will, because I'm not gonna stop this one up here one. Let's anyway go. So there are some lines here and there, but these are the sum of, but let after our today's one, I'll find out the latest one. Okay, no worries about it. And then after, there is another niyam chart. It says we're gonna sit down in front of Jinendra Bhagwan for 5 minutes. And what we gonna do it? We meditate it, right? What do you mean by meditate it? We try to think about ourselves one, whatever we did it, okay, and how we can be like Jinendra Bhagwan. We are not gonna, I know that means talking with anyone else. We are just doing those for the 5 minutes. And last one is we're going to do a 5 minute swadhyay, means we are reading any of our Jain scripture book for a 5 minute. Let me try to find out the latest one. Okay. Yes. Meanwhile, if yes,
Question.
yes,
So in the meditating thing, can we also observe what's around us?
no, it is not about observing and around us, right? Why? Because we try to, that means making a friendships with ourselves. That's why we need it. It is like a me time. It is just the my time. Okay, because you always do all those activities. You're looking around it all the time, right? So if I am just sitting out 5 minutes and I'm observing this one and this one, it's not going to help me.
When you meditate, you like look inside, not outside. Like not.
It is not about your, what do you mean by meditate? It is not just closing your eyes and sit down it. What it is, that it's a retrospective, means you need to think about yourself. Okay, whatever you did it today, okay, what the wrong you did it. Okay, if you get a chance to improve it, how you gonna improve it? It is time to talk with you. Okay, because it is your improvement, and that is how we are improving ourselves. And because what is our goal? We want to be like a Jinendra Bhagwan, right? So what Jinendra Bhagwan is doing, they are just not closing their eyes, they want to be in their self. Okay, so then after, hold on, meanwhile let me just see where is on a WhatsApp one, latest one, that the chart it is that booklet, reward chart. I'm trying to open this one up, and if anything change, I will see it. Okay. I have it, and let me share my screen. Okay, hold on. So So you have this one, right?
Yes, this
Everyone?
is the
Yes,
one.
yes, we have
This is
this
the
one.
one.
Yes, yes. Okay. Yeah. So, however, this one is also from, we get it from the India one, but yeah, this is also a nice one. And it they says abstain taking any food or grains, means any kind of those the food after sunset. We already discussed. Okay. Processed food and outside food, right? We already discussed. It is the same one. uh, Abstain from drinking, it is also part of the first one. So instead of that one, if you can take another one, because you are not drinking or eating any outsider foods, like no soda. Okay, why? Because you know that we are drinking up a filtered water, and in a soda can, that the water we don't know, right, whether it is a filtered or not, and how many days old, we don't know. So we are also not drinking a soda, also not tea and coffee as well. Okay, and then after, here, instead of the video games, over there it was abroad, we are not watching a TV, so that is also been in covered. Okay, or mobile. So we, anyway, usually we are not using leather and silk accessories, but this is, we took it from the our Indian Pathshala. Fine, but instead of that one, you can always be replaced with whatever you can. Abstain from eating onion potato. As a Jain, we should never ever eat to any kind of those the kandmul, like onion, garlic, potatoes. Okay, but even though if in your homes is coming up there, at least try not to eat during it those the 10 days. Hmm? So, and we are not going to buy anything, new toys, clothes, anything outside one, because 10 days it is for our controlling ourselves. It is for those our tapascharya one. Uh, this one is for those the abstain from eating. It's already covered on up that one. Reciting an Amokar Maha mantra before sleeping. Yes, this one. But into that one also add a Dev Darshan. Always do the Dev Darshans and always do the Swadhyay for 10 days. Please add it. I will ask that coordinator to change. There are a couple of those sentences, so at least tomorrow you will have a new one, but you can print this one out and keep it with you. Even though if you do this one, that is also good. Any small niyam is always been a path to liberations. Gradually, you can taking a big niyams, and one day you become Siddh Bhagwan. Yes, Vikyat.
So like the games and videos like programs don't count, but what about the educational ones?
Okay, so here one, that means what is this one is, we'll start from this, the Das Lakshan Dharma one, right? I'll just give you an example. For educational ones, there is not an issue, because that is what we gonna do it. We have some kind of those the objective to cover. In a video game, we do not have any objective. It is just for our fun entertainment. It is just for our sensual pleasures, like we want, and that will be satisfying our eyes and our ears pleasure, and that is what we are refrained from doing it. In educational ones, we are getting a knowledge, and there is no bar about it. Okay, you can easily watch, you can go to the school, you can watch educational videos, but no any TV serials, no cartoons. Okay,
Okay,
no in a
so
mobile. Yes, you can, using a mobile is not a bad thing, but you know that usually we are doing a chit chat. We do not do, we just want to use it for our actual purpose. Other
okay,
than
so
that
like
one, it has been banned.
okay, so anything like that helps us practice or like helps us with something that's gonna be useful later. Well, that counts under like the things we can do, right?
Yes, but remember about it. If it is for your help, you'll think, hey, I want to be a master in a video game one. No, that will be
Okay,
not.
that was
Okay.
my question. Thank you.
Okay. So, all right. So we can start it. And are starting with Das Lakshan Dharma one and very first one, right? So, I have a quick question. Uh, does Das Lakshan Dharma, or in a Paryushan, whatever we can say, right? So what is this 10 different dharmas?
Do we go on next page?
No. We are not going by that, the book one. Okay. So, however, because we are just starting it, it is a fun one. So that is the Niyam chart one. And we encourage you to do those, the Niyam every day. So we can start, right? And if you know there's the answer of that, the question one, you can tell me. So what is this, the Das Lakshan Dharma? Do you know? Anyone? Anyone has idea why we are celebrating it? Does it is mean for us?
It gives us
Okay. It's give us
karma, like karma.
karma, yeah, definitely.
अच्छा karma देता है.
अच्छा कर्म देता है, हाँ अच्छा कर्म देता है. पर हमें कर्म चाहिए ही नहीं ना. हमें क्यों चाहिए कर्म? Why
10
we want any
days,
kind of the karma?
10 days of 10 different Jin principles.
So 10 different Jain principles. Okay. Who else? Who want to know the story about it, how it has been started? Okay. And since when we are celebrating it, do you know about it? Any history? If you want to know, then I can tell you in just a 5 minutes. Okay. Who wants to know what is the history of our Das Lakshman Dharma, when it has been getting started, why we are celebrating it? Okay, we'll start. Okay. And it is really fun story, not the fun, it has so much of the sorrow and pain. You might knowing about the time cycle, right? And if you don't know, then whenever you'll come to in my class one, I'm gonna teach you about the time cycle as well. So in a time cycle, we have a total 6 eras. Okay. And so that is in a Utsarpini Kal, and there are the another 6 Ausarpini Kal. Okay. So in a Utsarpini Kala, it means that it is a decreasing. So era 1 comes up there, it is a very huge one. Right now we are in a 5th era. And our 5th era, it is over 21,000 year. Into that one, we have already passed 2,500 year or something. So now we just have 18,500 years left. Okay. But after the 5th era, and there is a 6th era will start. And do you know how the 6th era is? Because we are right now most lucky. We are in a very beginning part of those the 5th era. Eventually, once you go into this the 6th era, whenever end of those the 5th era, there will be no sun. Okay, however, you are seeing those the sun rises in a sky and setting down one, but in a 6th era, whenever this the sunrise, even people cannot stay outside, they just need to run it inside any kind of those the either cave, or they dig a hole in a land and they are just hiding it out, because it is so much scorching. If you just be an outside one, you will be roasted. Okay, so that much is a scorching. And in a 6th era, okay, no one is a vegetarian, everyone is a non-veg. Do you know why? Because we have not left any kind of those the vegetations in a earth. Right now you are already start feeling those the earth warming, right? You know that how many those are the jungles are burning in a California's, okay, everywhere in this world. You are seeing all those the calamities, sea level is rising. So eventually entire land become a barn. We cannot even do any kind of those the what we can say cultivations. So there is no vegetation, food is here in the earth. Okay, there is a very shortage of the drinking water. You can hardly find just the drinking water. So what the people will drink, do you know? Blood. So how whenever they are getting thirsty or something and they find you, they just grab you, okay, eat you, or and drink all your blood, suck it done. Maximum age 15 to 20 years. And everyone then after getting it died, and usually they're born in a narc. Everyone. Okay. And that one is really hard one. So whenever this the 6th era about to end, on that time, You know that what would be happened in Utsaramit Kal? Then the Devs comes and they are taking to 72 pairs, okay, and into this the Vindhyanchal. So that is the name of the mountain, and they hide them in a cave. And
Can I
then,
ask you a question?
yes,
So, do we go out in the sun or we don't?
where in a sixth era, usually people are not seeing a sun, because if you're going out, that will burn you. They burn you like that means you see barbecue, right? Have you seen those the barbecue and how everything is roasted, and that one, that's become your skin is become such like that one. If you just been out for a few seconds or few minutes, you usually die.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
so that is why they say in a sixth era people are not able to see sun, because they always been hiding inside either cave, or they dug a hole in a ground and they hide it, but they are not seeing the sun.
So
Okay,
basically, 6 star is non-active.
yeah, sixth era is like, and that entire situation is like in a first nerve.
What page?
There is not in a page. Okay, I'm talking about how this our discussion started, so this is just the history I'm talking about it, and it is not into that page one. So
So then,
whenever the sixth era ends, then there are 7 days. Okay, one bad varsha is happening. Each 7 days are different. So there are the 7 kinds of the 7 days. It's total 49 days. Different kinds of all those the destructions has been started. Okay, and at the end of those the 49 days, everything will be dismantled. Entire earth is like, and you might have seen 2012 that the movie, right? You will see that the sun rising and that the earthquake is happening. So everything, wherever there is a land, it's become inside the ocean. Where there is a ocean, some new land emerge, and entire destructions. No one then, after whatever it is been saved into that the cave, apart from that one, everyone will die. Okay, and then after again for those the next 49 days, a good rain will start. 7 days. Okay, so they have a rain of water, rain of amrut. So those are the old name, and we're gonna learn it again in a Kal Chakra one. Then after, so when all those the rain stops, and then after what would be happen, do you know? They again go to the cave where they hide. Those are the pairs they hide for animals and humans, right? They took them out, and that the day they took it out, that is the first day of our Paryushan, and it's Bhadar Sud Panchami. Okay, so that is the first day, and this Paryushan Parva or this Lakshana Parva is we call it a Shashwat. Shashwat means it is forever. It stays forever. Either we are celebrating into this earth, or somebody celebrating in some another earth, but everyone is celebrating at somewhere, some point. And do you know about any another one? Which one is the always people either celebrating here or anywhere in the earth? It's a Saswat, any other our festival. Do you know any other name, other festivals like Das Lakshman Dharma, like Paryushan Parva?
Mahavir Jayanti.
No, because Mahavir Bhagwan is just born this time, right? In the next era, there are the which one?
Truth Panchami.
No.
Sole Karan.
Solo Karan? No.
Ashtanika. Treaty.
Ashtanika, who said Ashtanika?
Titi. Akshat Triti.
Akshay Tritiya? No, because Akshay Tritiya, do you know the story about, right? Akshay Tritiya, Rishabdev Bhagwan, it starts from the Rishabdev Bhagwan. In the next time cycle one, there are the another 24 Tirthankar, and they are celebrating something else. So not the Akshay Tritiya one, but Ashtanika. Whoever is told the Ashtanika, okay, that one is. Because either we are celebrating also here into this earth, as well as whenever we are not celebrating here one, but the Devs, they also celebrating every time Ashtanika Parva. It's also a Shaswat Parva. Okay. So now you know about the history about it, right? Why it is important one. Because from this day, at least the Dharma has been starting it out in every era. Okay. This is the first day. And So I have another question. So these are the 10 different kinds of those the dharmas. Is the dharma principles or it is a different kind of those the attributes? कौन बताएगा? ये जो 10 हम धर्म बोलते हैं वो 10 धर्म है कि 10 एट्रीब्यूट है या लक्षण है? हम्म
Lakshan.
लक्षण है. Yes. Okay. And this one is the whose lakshan? Basically, is this the 10 dharma is for whom we are celebrating? This is a festival of Sanyam, festival of Tap, festival of Tyag, right? We are celebrating, but this one is actually for Muni Maharaj. Okay, so this one is actually for Muni Maharaj. Muni Maharaj is celebrating this one up. Just check about it. Any of our Muni Maharaj, you will find it out. Uttam Kshama, right? They always forgive us. Uttam Madhav, they do not have any kind of those the ego, right? They do not have a deceit. Uttam Arjav. Okay. You know that all those one of if you are doing, they're always speaking a truth. Uttam Satya, right? All those the tens one are to whom represented it's Muni Maharaj. So this one says that with these virtues you can easily find out who is a true. Because why? Why we are celebrating their dharmas then in our life one? Because we want to be like them. And why we want to be like them? Yes, Arohi.
Because we want to be smart.
No, because we want to be happy. Okay. Everything in our Jain theory link with happiness. Everything with the happiness. Okay. If you are the smartest person in the world, but you are unhappy, what do you do? You know that,
Do
right?
something that makes you happy.
No, you know that, right? Many scientists has also did the suicide. Why? Because they are also smartest, but they couldn't find the happiness. Ultimately, everyone wants the happiness. That's why. And why Muni Maharaj is happy? Who has an answer?
He knows he purified his soul.
They tag everything.
They tyag everything? Okay. Who else? I want input from everyone. They can tell me because it's very easy, very easy. If you want to be like a monk, like a Muni Maharaj, then why I want to be, right? Why I have to leave my mobile? Why I have to live in a jungle? Okay, just sitting one time. Okay, whether it is outside one scorching heat or shivering cold, I'll be just staying outside one. Why?
Because
Does the
because
pain makes me
because
happy?
because his soul is pure.
Because his soul is pure. Okay, very good. Who else has an answer?
Because
Another
they are
answer.
content.
Because he knows he didn't harm anybody.
Because he's in because he is because they are content.
They are contempt. Okay. They seeking a harmony. Okay.
Because they're in the path of becoming the one.
They have become a path in become. Why we want to be a Bhagwan?
Because Bhagwan have unlimited happiness.
Yes. Okay. Because Bhagwan has unlimited happiness. Bhagwan is every time happy. And that's why we want to be a Bhagwan. Very good answer. But how is the relations with our Muni Maharaj? How is the relations? If you are living everything, right? You are living all your comfort. Okay. You're living your home and everything. And how that's make you happy?
Yeah.
वो आपको हैप्पी कैसे बना सकता है? आपने अपने घर के एयर कंडीशन को छोड़ा, अब बाहर धूप में रहना पड़ेगा। किसी ने अगर भोजन नहीं दिया, okay, we couldn't find out the right way of our ahar, they are even not eating on that day. Even our acharya Shri has given that those upvas so many days because they couldn't find it out the right way of the, you know that, right? नवदा भक्ति से आहार नहीं दिया तो और आचार्य श्री को भी रहना पड़ा था। तो हमें ऐसी लाइफ क्यों चाहिए?
Because they're gonna go to Siddha.
अरे नहीं नहीं, पता है क्यों?
Because
क्योंकि
they're not gonna die and take birth like lots of times.
they don't want to die lots of times, yes, but it is no, it is also, you are in somewhere some point right, but you know that why? Because their happiness has already been started and they don't want that somebody come and disturb them. Okay, if you are living in your home, I'm just giving an example, right? I'm talking about okay, Arohi, it is your name, right? Arohi, can I use your name?
Yes.
Okay, so for an example, Arohi is, you know that, sitting very calmly in her room, and suddenly her mama say, Arohi beta, can you come here in the kitchen and help me? And what Arohi is to do? Arohi has no choice but to go to her mom and help her, right? Then somebody says, why you are sitting idle here, one? You need to learn, you need to go to make a job, you do job, making, earning money, do blah, 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 something. Then where the ROE does have a time for herself. That's why, you know that, because the happiness, ultimately happiness come from within, right? It is, happiness is not lying outside one. Otherwise people has collected and ever kept it for them. So where this the happiness is coming from? Ourself, from inside one. And why it is from inside one? You know that? Who can give me an answer?
Because like you're attached to nothing and you're nothing but yourself.
We are nothing by ourselves. But why happiness coming from inside one, from my side one? Who has an answer?
As we know, we have good karma.
It is not related with the karma one. If it is with the karma one, then Siddh Bhagwan doesn't have any karma. It means that if the Siddh Bhagwan doesn't have any karma, so Siddh Bhagwan has the most unhappy? No, is the most happiest. So happiness doesn't have anything with the karma. I will give you an example, okay? So that's why you can understand it, right? So for an example, let me talk about Nikita because she is very beautiful child. Okay, Nikita, I'm talking about your name, taking your name.
Kevali,
So,
her name is Kevali, sorry, Kevali.
oh, Kevali, sorry. Okay, Kevali. So Kevali is really very nice name. Okay, Kevali. So we'll talk about you one. Doctor come to you and say, hey, Kevali, you have a two choices, right? You had a very big cancer, and cancer, it is in last 4th stage. Okay, so, and that the stage cancer is already been spreading from your hand. Either we cut your hand or you will die. Okay, so Kevali, what would be your choice?
She is not aware. She's 6 years old and she doesn't understand all.
Oh, okay, Kevali. So I will just simply tell you, right, Kevali? So let's forget about the Kevali one. But even though I will explain it in a nicer way, Kevali can understand it.
Go to school or something. You can
Okay, Kevali, do you know? Okay, if you met with the accident, for an example, and you broke your leg, and that the virus has already come to your leg and it starts spreading into your entire body. If the doctor comes and say, hey, Kevali, you want to live? If you want to live, then we have to cut your leg. Or
no.
otherwise, if you don't, then you will die. So what do you do?
No,
You
she
can
doesn't.
say, let's cut my leg, right? But I want to live, correct? Who is no?
She doesn't. She's not in a capacity to understand that. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. So we'll take some another example, so at least everybody can understand it. Okay. Yes. Yes, Vikyat, you have any question?
No, I want to be the volunteer.
Oh, you want to be volunteer? But okay, I will just take in different examples. At least even Kevli can understand. She is very nice and
Agya
young
wants to
one.
answer. Say Agya.
Yes, Arya. हाँ बोलो answer.
Agya bolo. Bolo beta. What will you do? I will cut your hand to live. Yeah, so she's saying that she would like to cut her hand and would like to live.
Okay. तो आर्या अगर आपका हाथ कट जाएगा फिर भी आप हैप्पी होगी, हाँ या ना?
हैप्पी रहोगे या नहीं रहोगे? हैप्पी रहोगे.
हैप्पी रहोगी. देखा, आर्या का हाथ भी कट रहा है फिर भी वो हैप्पी हो रही है. You will see. So it doesn't have with the karma. Okay. क्योंकि happiness, it is our perspective, right? How we are looking into it. That is come from inside one. It is nothing with the karma one. We always seen who has a very hardships to the little hardship one. We feel that those are the happy. It is the same way with this the punya and pap. In entire world, in a Jainagam, there is no such a thing like a punya. Everything is a pap. Okay, but it is there the comparativeness. Because of the comparativeness, you can say, hey, less things, that's why we can call it a punya one, and the bigger things we call it a pap one. But actual one, both are the paps. Okay, and another thing, how we can go into moksha. We do not want to take any karma with us. Once
Remove
we will
all
be
karma.
live, yeah, whenever we leave all our karmas, we will be in a moksha, right? So whatever we are doing here, one, it is not for doing punya. All our activities towards what? Happiness. Correct? And why it happiness come from inside one? Because it is one of our virtue. Okay, happiness is not a virtue of your mobile, your TV. Okay, can you tell me what kind of the songs you play in a TV and TV will dance? कौन सा सॉन्ग टीवी पे बजाओगे कि टीवी डांस करने लगेगा? नहीं, टीवी डांस करेगा? चाहे बेस्ट से बेस्ट सॉन्ग बजाओ या तो फिर बकवास से बकवास प्रोग्राम करो तो टीवी अपने आप को सिर पटकेगा. ऐसा करेगा टीवी?
Excuse me?
Yes.
It is actually impossible for TV to dance because they don't live. They have no life. It's just like a sort of like a mobile machine.
What about a
Yeah.
TV that can move? What about a robot that has a screen like a TV?
No, you program them. Otherwise, if it's a simple way, okay, if you don't program anyone like Kevli, right? You putting some nice song, even for 1 or 2 year children, one, right? You play some nice song one, and what did the kids do? They're moving their hands, they start dancing in automatically. Who teach them? No one, right? We can dance. And if you playing some kind of the very harsh music and they start crying, or we says, oh, we close our ears, it means TV doesn't have any kind of those the impact, whether it is a nice song playing on it or it is some kind of those the harsh program or anything. TV says, okay, I don't care, I don't feel anything, right? TV is not feeling anything. Your table, your furniture, your home, your car is also not feeling anything. Then who can feel? We feel it. That's why that proves that the happiness we have do not have any other things. And why we feel who we are.
But my Tesla car dances.
It has just the program. You can, okay, same music, you can put it in your phone or with the loudspeaker, and does the Tesla car will dance? I'm just putting outside one, the speaker, not from the inside Tesla one, and playing that the dance button. I'm playing the same song and everything from the outside with this the nice two speaker. You can say, hey, loudspeakers, will your Tesla car dance?
No.
Why not? If it can dance, then it can dance from the music, wherever the music is playing, they're listening and they're supposed to start dancing, right? Tesla car cannot dance because it cannot fail. Okay, who can fail?
Agya would like to answer again. Agya, bolo.
Yes,
Since it's not G.
it's not Jeev. Very good. Okay, very good, Agya. So it's not a Jeev. Only Jeev can feel it. That's why we are craving for happiness. That's why, that's why for us, happiness is the most important thing. Everything you do right now, you are feeling all those the pains. So in the future, you will be happy. Correct? That's why your parents send you to school. They says, hey, study well, do earn well. So in the future one, you will be happy. Everyone wants happiness. Okay, so that is the first one, but we'll be going in the next 10 minutes for our first one. Okay, Uttam Shama Dharma means forgiveness, right? What is the forgiveness and why we need to forgive? Who tell? Yes, Manan. हाँ मनन, बोलो बोलो, बताओ क्षमा क्या है, आप किसको माफ करोगे या किससे माफी मांगोगे?
A robot can dance if we play music.
Who? What is?
A robot can dance if we play music.
Oh, your robot can dance? Very
Yeah.
good. Okay, but robot doesn't have a GU. You know that it is some switch or program is been placed over there. Let's make them dance, not by themselves. Otherwise, anyone can play music anywhere and people will start dancing. Because robot is ajiv.
This is good. I don't want.
robot अजीव है. ठीक है, और जीव कौन है? जीव कौन है? Who is a जीव?
A living being.
All living beings?
Anything
Yes.
living. Anything living.
Something that has a life and a soul.
Something has a life and a soul. Do you have a life and do you have a soul?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, why you forget yourself? Right? It is you remind me that the story, you know that. Okay, I'll just tell you a story in just a 2 minutes. So there was a village and there are 10 friends and 10 friends going to the next village one. Over there was a big fair. Okay, and they are just going over there, and in their way it was a small river comes in their way and everyone has to swim it and cross it. So what happened, you know that all those the 10 friends swimmed it, cross it, and they are moving towards the fair, and suddenly somebody say, hey, what would be if one of our one might be missing or just went away with this the river one, so we'll count it out. And what they did it, you know that they started counting 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and they start crying it. Okay, second one person has started counting it again, it's become a 9 9 9, and say how this one is a 9. So all the person says, hey, we are missing someone, right? Okay, so on that time there was a one wise man just passing by them and he was watching it. So he comes and say, what is the issue? Why you everyone is just counting and they start crying it? So say, hey, whenever we left from our town, we were 10 and now we are 9. So he says, okay, let's count it, right? So that the wise man has started counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And everyone say, hooray, we find the 10th one. Okay, do you know? Because everyone's just counting another one, they are not counting from their one, their your oneself itself, right? They're starting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, done. So it is the same way you did it, okay? all living beings. All living beings. Who am I? I am also living beings. I am a Jew, right? Okay, so we'll talk about Uttam Kshama, because that is one is the first dharma, and it is we are celebrating it tomorrow one. So what we gonna do it tomorrow? We are not getting angry. Okay, first one, because it is an opposite of anger, growth. चाहे कुछ भी हो, हम गुस्सा ही नहीं करेंगे, क्यों करें? पता है, इन एंटायर वर्ल्ड नो वन इज माई मास्टर. मेरा कोई मास्टर नहीं है कि जो मुझे फोर्स करेगा और बोलेगा कि तुझे गुस्सा करना है तो मुझे गुस्सा करना ही पड़ेगा. आपको कौन गुस्सा कराएगा? मैं जैसे, चलो एक किसकी बात करूं, हु वांट टू बी वॉलंटियर?
Me. Me.
ओके, आपका नाम बोलो.
Sayam.
संयम. चलो संयम की बात करते हैं, राइट? संयम, मैं आपको बोलूंगा संयम, आपको गुस्सा करना ही पड़ेगा. संयम को गुस्सा आएगा. संयम, अगर मैं आपको बोलूं कि संयम, आपको गुस्सा करना ही पड़ेगा, आप गुस्सा होगे?
नहीं.
ओके, मैं आपको दो जोर से दो चपाटे लगा दूं, फिर
नहीं.
आप गुस्सा करोगे?
थोड़ा.
थोड़ा. वेरी गुड. देखो, तो इसका मतलब क्या हुआ पता है? कि जैसे ही मैंने कोई एक्सटर्नल फोर्स किया ना, तो मैं आपका मास्टर बन गया, क्योंकि उसके बाद तो आपको गुस्सा आया. गुस्सा आना नहीं आना किसके हाथ में था? आपके हाथ में, राइट? सही ना? हाँ. तो why, you know, that means you want to be a slave or you want to be a master? What you want to be?
None.
None. I want to be a master, right?
None.
Because why none? मैं तो
I don't
मास्टर
want to
होना
rule
चाहता हूँ.
someone. I don't want to rule.
Yeah,
Don't rule
I
someone.
want
And
to
don't
be a
be ruled
ruler.
by someone.
Okay, मैं किंग बनना चाहता हूँ. मोक्ष में कौन जाता है? अरिहंत भगवान कौन है? राजा है ना, तीनों लोक के.
Yeah.
बिना राजा बने आप मोक्ष में नहीं जा सकते. ओके, क्योंकि मोक्ष में कितने जाते हैं पता है आपको? सिर्फ पूरी दुनिया में से 6 महीने में 608 लोग. Only 608 in this the entire world. Our world is a very small part of it. Every 6 months सिर्फ 608 ही. और वो सारे के सारे उसके लिए खुद को राजा बनना पड़ता है. You be a king of yourself. Without being a king, without being a master, you cannot go to the moksha. No one, anyone, no one can rule you. Only you can rule yourself. Okay? समझ गए? हमारे जो मुनि महाराज होते हैं ना, वो भी तो राजा होते हैं. उसको कोई राजा आके ये नहीं बोल सकता कि आपको मेरे महल में आना ही पड़ेगा. हमारे मुनि महाराज तो नहीं जाएंगे. चाहे कोई भी, चाहे बिल गेट्स भी आके उसको बोले कि महाराज श्री आपको तो मेरे घर पे आना ही पड़ेगा. हमारे मुनि महाराज की मर्जी होगी तो जाएंगे, नहीं मर्जी होगी तो नहीं जाएंगे.
I have a question.
Yes.
What do you mean by 908 people?
What about 908 people?
Yeah.
No.
He's
We
asking what
are
is
talking about 608, not 900. 608 is a number. 608 people is going into the moksha every 6 months.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, not sorry. 608. 608. Okay.
Why is it such a specific number?
Because
like it's only specific to 7.8 billion people.
So those are, because we have certain kind of the limitations, and human is very limit. You know that what is the maximum number of those the humans can be lived in an entire universe, not only in our Earth one. We have a specific number for everything.
Probably only if you could tell it.
It is just the 20. Okay. 1 behind the 21 0. That is the number that many human beings can live at a time in this the entire universe. Not only our universe, our earth is a very small part of our universe. We have a limitations. We have, but we do not have a limitations in a Nigod or any other places. But yes, for those the Tiryans one and everyone, we have certain numbers. They cannot be overcrowded or they cannot be undercrowded. They always been in a balance, in a sync. Okay.
Just sit up, please. Come on.
So let's we
Sit here
can
first.
let's we can. So it means that we are not going to do what we are not going to do. Anger, क्रोध नहीं करेंगे चाहे कोई भी कुछ भी करे. It means that we are controlling ourselves, right? This the 10 days is for control ourselves. We are going to gain a control ourselves one. Correct?
Yes.
Yes. So अगर आपको गुस्सा आया तो आप क्या करोगे?
Tell me something. Triple,
आपको गुस्सा नहीं आएगा ऐसा पॉसिबल ही नहीं है. आया तो क्या करोगे?
octuple, octuple, nontuple, dectuple, decimal, undecimal.
अगर किसी को गुस्सा आया तो वो क्या करेगा? कौन मुझे बताएगा? If someone is really getting angry, then what they will do?
They will shout at you.
Okay, they will shout at you, but then what would your reaction if they will start shout at you then?
Say sorry.
Yeah, simply say sorry. Okay, very good. And even though they will continue shouting it, then what you do?
You most importantly, you gotta show that you're sorry.
Then just leave that the place. Okay, simple as it is.
Take some deep breaths.
Yeah, just say sorry and leave that the place. Do not engage yourself. You understand it, right?
Say sorry, leave from there, and give them some time to calm down.
Yes. This is very easy. Everyone can do it. Okay, and what if your mommy, papa, okay, उसने आप पे गुस्से
I will listen to them because they're my mom
listen
and
to
dad.
them, yes, and then after what you gonna same thing. You will say
Sorry.
sorry, right? उत्तम क्षमा, हम क्षमा मांग रहे. We ask their forgiveness. Sorry, mommy. Sorry, papa. Okay, I'm not gonna repeat it again. Whenever you say I'm not going to repeat it again, there you know that their anger automatically come down, right? We ask their forgiveness because person cannot getting anger without we are hurting them at some point. So it means that our behavior should be in a such a way that we are not hurting anyone, right? So कल कौन कौन गुस्सा नहीं करेगा?
मैं.
Remember, okay? So here one there is one catch. Whenever you took any kind of those the niyam, okay, hurdle will come to test you. It's like, and you are giving you that your fate will test you, and you if you stand at your point, you stand at whatever you promised, okay, you will win, and if you break it, you will lose big. Okay, but here one I know everyone can win. It's easy, right? If somebody try to tease you, okay, you just listening, leave it. I don't care. Simple as, right? If somebody say, hey, okay, all right, I'm not going to be angry today. So who is? Okay, I have a two. I am seeing those are, you can raise your hands inside in a chat one. On a side, however, it is on your, yep. So I have Aura, Moria, very good. Okay, Ashi, very good. Oh, wow. Okay, so we are increasing. Good one. Great. So, and tomorrow evening one, I'm gonna ask. Okay. आज कल मैं पूछूंगा कि किस किसने गुस्सा किया था. सही है? हम्म. अच्छा.
Yeah.
यस. ओके. तो हम लोग, you know that, okay, so there are a couple of that then I also want to add into that the new ones, and for the tomorrow one, okay, you do Dev Darshan. Tomorrow is a Sunday, right? So I think you all are planning to go temple, correct?
I will.
Yes, very good. So do
Tomorrow
Dev
we're gonna.
Darshan.
I'm going. I'm not going to temple because it's like kind of far away. So
No problem. I already
I'm
show
at
you
home.
you know that how you can do the darshan one. You can also, if in your home there is a picture of Jinendra Bhagwan, you can do their darshan. Okay. And if you do
Tomorrow I'm going to my mandir and we're gonna do Das Lakshan Vedant.
oh, very good. So
Tomorrow
whoever is able to do the puja and vidhan, yes, please do it.
we have a
And
whole
also
fest.
put it in your niyam chart one. Okay, yeah, I did a puja. That's fine. You can
We
write,
have
you can strike out one thing and you can put it one another one. That is really good one. Yes.
we have a whole festival type of thingy on the first day every year. My dad said there's a temple nearby, but it don't has like God like statue. It have just no.
What it has? Just a picture?
Yeah.
Just a picture?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. But at least in the front of the picture, you can, that means with your same bhav. However, if whether you doing a Janendra Bhagwan Vandana with this the same bhav, you are going against the statue one. Okay. But at least tomorrow, everyone, I want everyone doing Janendra Bhagwan's darshan.
We usually have this whole festival type of thing where a lot of people come and everyone gets a turn in the aarti and then we
Yes.
have
And wherever you get a chance, that you do this, the puja, aarti, it is really, really good. And you know that, and yes, and this is also for those the same one. So if anyone, apart from those the niyam chart, if anyone is doing upvas, ekasan, okay, and any kind of those the tapascharya, I will collect all those the names, and please you can also send it to me, or Pratiksha ji message me, hey, we did it, this one, and at the end of our series one, we do the Bahuman. We also will send you certificates as well. Yes, Arohi.
So if I don't go to mandir, when I bath, I will do puja.
Yeah, you can do puja at your home too.
I can do it anytime because I have free time.
So usually we do puja in a morning one, not anytime. Okay.
Yeah, like in the morning, anytime when I'm free, because sometimes I don't be free and sometimes I do.
So that means okay. So puja whenever you'll do, make sure that no one will disturb you, right? You can either means ask your mommy, papa, your all family members, hey, can we do the puja at this time? And because this is a festival, how we celebrate the festival? We are just celebrating alone, or with a full family, friends, and everyone? How we celebrate festivals? Who can tell me?
Family, friends, food, puja, and all that stuff.
Yes, right. So and our this is our festival. So it is not just okay, I am doing a puja, so no one will disturb me. No, let's do. Bring all those okay, your parents, family, and say, hey, can we do puja today at this time? If we have a temple, go in a temple. If it is not, even in your room, right? Particular time, say, hey, okay. And if you do not have a puja book, then what you do? There are lots of things. There are so many YouTube videos. You can find it out. Okay, there are the PDF. You can download it from those the Google. All no one will stop you, right? It is just you need to initiate yourself. Yes, Arohi.
And you can do it in your mind if you know it.
If you remember it, yes, but
I
it
do.
is better, that it is just not keeping in your mind and saying no. It's better to sing loud, say loud, so the other people will also listening, and that helps you to concentrate your mind as well, right?
And
Yes,
helps you.
Aravi.
Can we leave now?
It is just in a 2 minute and we are completing it. Okay.
Okay.
हाँ, ठीक है। तो कल का ये सब कुछ आपको नियम मिल गया है और आप नियम चार्ट बनाओगे और कल करोगे, और आज रात सभी को नमोकार मंत्र 9 टाइम काउंट करके ही सोना है, ठीक है? All right. So with this one, we are concluding our today's sessions and see you tomorrow at 7:30, sharp 7:30. Let's reciting all everyone join your hand together and reciting a Namokar mantra all together. Okay, unmute yourself and let's will do in a really nice lyrical way. Namo Arihantayo.
Namo Idyaram Namo Bhagaya Namo Loe Sapesauram Ase Panchalokaro Saba
Pavapanasano
Pavarasaro
Manglanancha
Galanam
Sarvesim Padmam
Sarvam
Bhavai
Bhavai Mangalam
Mangalam. Jai Jinendra. See you tomorrow. Jai Jinendra. Jai Jinen.
Jai Jane.
Jai Jinen. Jai Jinen.
Bye.